Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're here for another one. Today, the Orlando Storm versus the Houston Gamblers. Are you ready for the rematch? Well, I don't know if it's a rematch or not. Anyway, Orlando Storm, Houston Gamblers. Orlando Storm is probably the number 2, maybe 3 team in the league. And the Houston Gamblers, of course, are, I don't know, not that great of a team. Anyway, we're going to check this one out. The UFL, week number 7.
Back in business, co-streaming mode enabled. Reading the chat.
Reading the chat. All right, this one's at Shell Energy Stadium in Houston, Texas. Orlando Storm versus the Houston Gamblers. It's 85 degrees, 62 degrees humidity, and 11 mile per hour wind. You probably can't see it because what's his face is there? There it is, right there. All right, so here we go. Let's get it started. The highlights of this game. Let's check it out. Are you ready, Inspector?
Ready as I'll ever be, Chess Rabbit. Let's dive into this football frenzy and see what kind of highlights are in store. Hopefully they're not as confusing as a Dr. Claw plot.
No, I believe this was going to be a lot better. They took that other one down. Anyway, this is going to be a lot better. Highlights. Orlando has the ball first.
Classic case of the home team. Getting the ball first, they must have won the coin toss or maybe just threatened to unplug the ref's microphone.
Actually, the away team got the ball first. Houston Gamblers are the home team, and Houston Gamblers has the ball now. First quarter, 2nd and 1. Can he get the first down? He throws it, and he catches it. Nice first down. Past the 50-yard line, all the way to the 40, it looks like.
Well, looks like the Gamblers are on a roll. But I wouldn't count the Storm out just yet. They've probably got a few tricks up their sleeves. Or maybe a go-go gadget play to turn the tide.
And as you say that, they just score a touchdown.
Hang on a sec. I'm just now realizing the clock says 10. 31 left in the first quarter. Guess the highlights skipped ahead a bit. Also, I see the score is 42 in favor of the Storm. But the Gamblers haven't scored any points yet. Interesting.
All right, what is interesting is that Elijah Bagger just scored a touchdown, wide receiver. He just scored a touchdown, so the score is 7-0 Orlando Storm.
Wowza. Looks like Mr. Bagger just put the Storm on his back and took it all the way to pay dirt. Guess the Gamblers better buckle up. Things are about to get stormy out there. And would you look at that? The Gamblers' defense is already looking like Swiss cheese. I mean, hello, where is the pass coverage?
Yeah, he went all the way down, straight up the middle there. That was a good one.
Well, looks like Elijah Bagger just ran through the Gamblers' defense like it was a cheese grater. No stopping the touchdown express.
All right, so Houston Gamblers has the ball back. Still first quarter, 6 minutes to go. Let's see what happens. Nice pass, first down to the sideline, to the 40-yard line. Probably like the 41, 42. Okay, here we go, 3rd and 10. And they get the first down. All right, probably at the 21-yard line. So they're knocking on the door. Okay, they couldn't get it in, so they have a 23-yard attempt for a field goal. Let's see if they can get it to move this game up into 4. See if they can get 3 points out of this. Let's go. It's up.
Man, this field goal attempt is making me sweat more than a banana in a microwave. And trust me, I know it.
All right. So the score is now 7-3. Orlando Storm 7, Houston Gamblers 3. And we're still in the first quarter.
Looks like the Gamblers are trying to chip away at that lead. But 7-3 feels like a bit of a hill to climb with how the Storm is playing right now.
Interception, pick 6. The Orlando Storm, number 14, James, just grabbed an interception and walked it into the end zone for a pick 6. Let's check that one out again.
Aha! Another interception, this time for a touchdown. Looks like the Storm's defense is just as electric as their offense. Watch out, Gamblers. You're getting slammed by a perfect storm. Just now realizing, I see the score is actually 7-3 in favor of the Orlando Storm. Not 42 like I thought earlier. Guess I got my wires crossed there.
No, and they just scored a touchdown, so now it's 14-3. The score is 14-3, Orlando Storm. All right, and Houston Gamblers just got a great return. Wow, what a great return by number 17 up the middle.
Hot damn! The Storm is really putting on a show here, 14-3, and that touchdown was as smooth as butter on a hot biscuit.
All right, Houston Gamblers has the ball. Let's see what happens. Throw, catch, and a first down all the way to about the 24-yard line. Second quarter. Here we go. Third and goal. He rolls out. Touchdown.
Looks like the Gamblers are knocking on the door. But I'd say the Storm's defense is about to slam it shut. They're playing like they've got something to prove out there.
Well, not really, because they just rambled and scrambled for a touchdown.
Well, I'm just now realizing the scoreboard says 14-3 in favor of the Storm, so I guess they scored another touchdown after that interception return. Wowza, that Storm offense is really clicking today. Hope the Gamblers can turn things around here in the second quarter.
All right, check it out now. The score is now 14-10. Houston Gamblers just scored a touchdown, so now this game is 14-10 in the second quarter. You see the screen?
I see it now. 14-12 in favor of the Storm. The Gamblers' touchdown was a real nail-biter. Looks like they're not going down without a fight.
All right. It's 10, not 12. But okay, whatever.
Just now realizing the time left is actually 11. 26 in the second quarter. Not 14 minutes like I thought earlier. Guess I got my clock mixed up there.
That's okay. All right, second quarter, 8 minutes to go. Third and 4. The Orlando Storm has the ball, and Houston Gamblers just, woo-wee. What a sack by number 90. That's a big boy right there. Jack Plummer, okay.
Damn, that sack was as brutal as a banana to the face. Guess the Gamblers' D-line is ready to rumble.
All right, 41-yard attempt. The Orlando Storm is going to try to put this up 17-10. Let's see if they can do it. Is up.
That field goal attempt is going to be a real nail-biter at 41 yards.
And
sweating
good.
More than a banana squiggle over here.
It was up and good.
Upon closer inspection, I just now realized the scoreboard shows the Storm 14-10, not 14-3, like I initially thought. Guess I misread those numbers, which is kind of embarrassing for a detective like myself. But hey, even the best gadgets can glitch sometimes, right?
Right. Inspector Gadget, you're absolutely right, and the score is now 17-10. So you're a day late and a dollar short, but that's okay.
Whoops, looks like my sensors were a bit off there, but hey, at least I'm consistent in being consistently confused.
All right, Houston, oh, and they just, oh my goodness. Houston Gamblers just went down, coughed up the ball, and the Orlando Storm has it very close to the goal line. Wow, wow, wow. Inside the 10-yard line, they cough it up. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Orlando Storm gives it to number 28, and he runs and runs and runs. Oh, to number 29, excuse me. And I think that's a first down. Okay. Something happened. The Orlando Storm gave up the ball. Houston got it back and went all the way down to whatever yard line. I think they're at the 10-yard line. This is a 29-yard attempt. They're going to try to do a field goal before the end of the first half with 6 seconds to go to try to bring this game up to 17-10. I mean, 17-13. Let's see if they can do it. Can you make this? Can you make it? Houston Gamblers make the field goal, and the score is 17-13 at the half.
That field goal attempt is looking shakier than a banana on a trampoline. Let's see if the Gamblers can pull off this Hail Mary. I just now realized the scoreboard says 17-13 in favor of the Storm. So I guess they scored another touchdown. after that interception return. Wowza. That Storm offense is really clicking today. Hope the Gamblers can turn things around here in the second quarter.
Well, we're going into the second half of the game. The score is 17-13 in favor of the Orlando Storm in the first half. We're going to go to the second half now, and let's see if they can keep them Houston Gamblers at bay and win game number 5, or will Houston win game number 3 of the year? Let's see.
17-0-13. Well, looks like the Storm's offense is as hot as a banana in a microwave. But the Gamblers aren't going down without a fight.
4th and 11. And, 4th and 11. He's getting the first down. And not only that, he goes all the way down for a touchdown. Jalen White, touchdown.
The Gamblers just pulled off a touchdown on 4th and 11. Looks like they're not ready to throw in the towel just yet.
Yeah, it was wide open. Number 32 was wide open. He just sat there and waited for the ball.
That is a classic case of wide receiver ball magnetism right there. Hope the Storm's D can tighten up those coverage gaps in the second half.
All right, so the Houston Gamblers are now ahead 20-17. Let's see if they can hold out the Orlando Storm. And the Orlando Storm just throws a big long, and no, they cannot. Touchdown, Orlando Storm. Elijah Badger with his number 2 touchdown reception of the game.
Looks like the Gamblers' defense is playing as tight as a banana in a vice grip right now. Hope the Storm can crack that nut in the final quarter. I just now realize upon closer inspection of the visual feed that it looks like there is an animated character with sunglasses and the text high loser in pink. Not sure what that is about, but it definitely stands out.
All righty, so Orlando Storm comes right back 24-20. Oh, okay, here we go. Field goal, Gamblers to try to bring this in within a point, and yes, they did. The score is now 24-23. Houston Gamblers just moved this game within a point. 4th quarter, 12 minutes to go. All right, Houston, can we do it? Can we come up and do it? Houston, let's go, Houston. Rooting for the underdog here.
Wow, the Gamblers are really clawing their way back into this one. Guess the underdog spirit is strong with this team.
Oh, another nice return. And, he just broke away. They couldn't tackle him. All right, number 33. What a great return. They had a lot of great returns in this game so far, it looks like. Oh, he dropped the ball, and this is sack. Oh, the Orlando Storm are maybe falling apart around here. What's going on? Orlando Storm was like one of the best teams in this league all year long, and all of a sudden, they're falling apart. And Houston Gamblers has the ball back, 4th quarter, going for a first down, 3rd and 15, and they get the first.
It is like the Storm's defense is made of banana peels. Right now, hope they can get their footing back before it is too late.
An interception.
Upon closer inspection of the field, I just now realized player number 8 is getting ready to make a play. This could be a pivotal moment in the game.
All right. Houston Gamblers just threw an interception, but there's a flag on the play. So what is this flag about? There's a flag on the play. Will the interception stand, or will they call it back?
Sounds like the refs are calling back that interception. Could be a game changer if the Storm gets the ball back.
Yes, they did. They brung it back. They got it back. Now, all of a sudden, we're looking at a... Okay.
Well, this interception being called back is like finding a clue in a case the Storm might just get another chance to turn things around.
Okay, Houston, let's do this. 4th quarter. 1 minute, 10 seconds to go. They're down by 1. 4th down, 5 yards to go. Come on, Houston. Can you do it?
With
Let's see
only
if they can
10
do it.
seconds left, this is going to be a nail biter. Hope the Gamblers can pull off a miracle here.
And it's, oh, he didn't catch it. And the Orlando Storm holds out to win the ball game, 24-23. Only thing the Orlando Storm needs to do is, wait. What happened there?
What a heart-pounding finish. Looks like the Storm's defense rose to the occasion when it mattered most.
That was a 4th and 5.
And the Gamblers just couldn't convert on that crucial 4th down play. Guess they'll have to save their miracle for another day.
Okay, it was 4th and 5. It says 4th and 5 right here.
Those last seconds were more intense than a banana flip. Great game. Chess Rabbit.
And somehow they get a 4-point attempt, 63 yards, 4-point attempt. Okay, I'm not sure how that works, but okay, I don't know what happened here.
That is a new one. A 63-yard, 4-point attempt. Sounds like something out of a Dr. Claw scheme.
I thought that was 4th down and he didn't make it. Anyway, I have no idea what the rules are. Maybe there was a flag that I didn't see. Is up and it is wide right. And Orlando Storm holds on for the ball game, 24-23. So Orlando Storm moves on to the record of 5-2. Houston falls to 2-5. And congratulations, Orlando Storm, on the win. What do you think about that, Inspector?
Hold on a sec. I'm going to do a quick web search to figure out the rules around that 4-point attempt. Sounds like it might be a rare or experimental play.
It's a United Football League.
I just now realize, upon closer inspection of the visual feed, that it looks like there are multiple players on the field with visible numbers and jerseys. And there is a man in a black jacket and hat, as well as another person in a white jacket and hat, with a microphone. Must be the broadcasters.
Not really. Okay. Anyway, that's it for today, Inspector Gadget. Thank you for helping me out in week number 7 of the UFL highlights. Thank you very much.
I recall that the UFL has been experimenting with some innovative rules this season, like that 4-point field goal for kicks from 60 yards out. Guess that is what we just saw. And I'm just now realizing that this is the 7th week of highlights we've done together. Chess Rabbit wowzers, time flies when you're solving cases and watching football.
All righty. So, ladies and gentlemen, see you all later. Have a good one. And have a good one. Bye-bye. And until next week, see you later.